Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play in The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. In the last episode, well, how do I put these words? In the last episode, well, we managed to explore like what's left of the Kreno Mountains of Mount Kreno, and we also ended up meeting with Malari, who now is currently working on fixing our blade. We're about to tackle now the second dungeon in the entire game, the Cave of Flames. Wow, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around. Let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here. Yep. So here we are, the Cave of Flames. It is the second dungeon in the entire game. And also look at this, new enemies. These are bombs. They are bombs. If you struck them, they will go like in a rampage, and of course will self-destruct. No different from the bombs from Super Mario Brothers, of course. You can also use them as a makeshift explosion to at least, destroy stuff like that. There we go. Destroy like that. Let's go here. Okay, I believe these are. I think these are new enemies. I think like at least what they were seeing up ahead. These are spiked beetles. They behave the same way as they... oh, your sword will make a dent in their thorny armor. Flip them over before you strike. They behave identically, to the spiny beetles from The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which is also another enemy that we have seen. Anyways, let's go over to this chest. With that, we have the compass. So now at least, like, that's one item. A new enemy. This is a rupee light. Whatever you do, do not let the rupee light touch you. They will steal your rupees, so if I were you, kill it as soon as you see it. There are different color variants. There are red ones, blue ones, and green ones. That was just a green one that we have just seen. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think we're like down there. Okay, so we're down here. On my way. Ow. Alright. Actually, why not? I'll just go for the bombs. Alright. Come here. Peek out. There you go. Got the red choo-choo. There we go. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's dead. We got looks like we have a bunch of tracks around here, like a lot of them. Smack him, and then he's dead. And looks like we have some iron masks in here. So let's go like knock them out. Alright, this one must be what the humans have built. This mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What, after all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. Before we do, I gotta get rid of these iron masks if I want to make a difference. Oh, killed 2 keys. Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was meant to discard lives in that rickety human contraption. For now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. Huh. Yeah, it looks like as though that doesn't like minecarts. Surprised me there. Went on to like that bomb. There you go. Oh, bombs! You can also like knock down bombs and turn them into regular bombs. So that's actually like really interesting how you can do that. I didn't even knew that. That's not the first time I'm actually figuring that out. All right, we have more iron masks in here, more of them. There we go. There we go. He's dead. How interesting. So there was a portal hitting away in here. Whatever you want me to shrink you down, just hop and press R. Yep. Let's go jump up here. Yeah, what's interesting is the intro animation when using this. So this is what it does. You normally step on it, but what's interesting, there is no interior design of this little portal. See? Yeah, no interior portal, just like that. Simple. We gotta watch, ignore the those turtles, or not really turtles, no, like spiny beetles. Fun fact: when you're small, enemies actually ignore you. You still take damage from them, so if I were you, just avoid them. There's a hole which we fall down, we take damage. So I just wanted to demonstrate that. We gotta like roll here. We got some keys in here. There's a piece of heart. So we're gonna have to wait. Actually, can we come back here? Or no, door's locked, so we cannot do not much there anyway. All right, let's sit right here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, that's lava. Don't jump in that. All right, and there we go to all right, and also and of course to get past through the flames, you just have to simply blow them like a candle. Should be pretty logical, like to most kids. Alternatively, you could also like at least use your sword to destroy the fire, which is interesting. All right, we got a map. So now we got all the we have at least like the necessary items in this place. We got a kidstone piece. Oh my, it looks really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that will be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. Oh yeah. There you go. Okay, now we need to do something about this quick. There you go. Oh boy, okay. All right, there you go. Okay, all right, and I don't think we've ever seen these guys. These are new. These are new enemies. These are Rolobites. Rolobites. Well, when you smack them, they turn it into a ball, which you throw it. They actually become, platforms. Also, this is what 50 rupees look at. This is a big green rupee, of course. Rolobites kind of remind me a little bit of those enemies from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It was like those centipede enemies where you smack them, they actually turn into balls, and you can actually use them to well, how do I say this? You can actually use them as not platforms, no, but as like as kind of like a pot, kind of like a pot. You can place them out, put them down on switches in order to hold them down. Yeah, kind of like that. It reminds you of it very closely. Right, now he's gonna push this this stand right here, right in there, and then we got a small key. Now we can get moving. Making a lot. Yeah, we're making kind of a lot of progress here. So far, so good. Actually, wait. Is that door whether open or closed? Because I want to try something. Oh no. That's a small a small way in. So we can't enter that way. You know what's funny? In The Legend of Zelda, Four Swords on the Game Boy Advance, the first one, there was a similar hat, or a hat that has the same effects as Aslo, that can actually shrink you. I believe it is called the Nat hat. I think that's what it was called. But what's different about the Nat hat and Aslo is that one, you really do not use a sword. Well, you don't use weapons or a sword in it. I mean, not that you could even do anything with a sword, really, but that's the way how it is. But it is an interesting item, that it really hasn't returned that much in other Zelda games in a while. I mean, yet again, though, it was one of those temporary items that barely does anything. There's a flipped over minecart, so we really cannot do not much about it. Alright. Got some choo-choos. Alright, I guess we gotta go down here. Alright, looks like we know we have some silver choo-choos, aka I actually found out what their real name is. These are spiny choo-choos. I think that's what they're like referred to as. Alright, let's say like get rid of these guys, one by one. Yeah, doesn't really matter like how many of them are. They are still like no different from a regular choo-choo. That's all of them. And with this, from defeating all the spiny choo-choos, we get the cane of Packy. I don't know how you pronounce that thing. Hold on, I might need to look it up, like how do you pronounce it, because like I do not know like how to pronounce like that thing. Yeah, it's pronounced. It is pronounced like well, it's pronounced either Packy or Pachi. That's that's the way I pronounce it. But I call it like the cane of Packy. So this mystical rod has the power to flip things over. Use it to charge up energy in holes and then flip out of it. And with this, we have an item that's gonna be extremely useful. Now with the cane of Packy, you can actually flip items over. You can flip them over, which makes them really interesting. And like that, see? Yeah, you can actually like flip over like flip over like stuff. Huh? Hey kid, why don't you take that cane of Packy and fire it at the hole? I mean, you never know what'll happen if you try, right? Like that, and then we actually get a high jump boost. And we also get a portal, that'll take us to the beginning of the dungeon. And with this, we can flip over this card. Over here. There we go. Like that. With the Kingdom of Packy, it is going to be extremely useful. Because now we actually we can now make our way like over here, or all over this place. Excuse me. Alright. Alright. Oh, now let's go like over here. Alright. See if we can uncover anything out of use. Nope, I didn't. I keep forgetting that the select button doesn't do the map. Let's see here. So we have that over there. There ain't not much to go from there. I'll be honest. Anyways, let's see here. No, nothing. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to fall down at least down here. No? Oh, I can't fall down? Oh, that sucks. Okay, excuse me. Let's check around here, see if we can find anything odd. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Okay, looks like there isn't much that we can do here, like, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Alright. Let's just go over here, I guess. Yeah, this is like what I mean by Minish Cap. Like, it is a good game, but it can get a little bit tricky sometimes, like, I swear. Like, of all the Zelda games, this is like probably the one that was like considered the trickiest. Because sometimes, like, you just, if you don't remember, or if you don't play the game too much, it actually can get tricky. It can get tricky, and it's pretty difficult in order like to know where to go next. And I just realized that I had a small key on my hands. I just realized that. So, in other words, there was a locked door this way. Right there, I realized. Let's go down here, which will take us now more deeper underground. All right. Looks like we have some automated like blade traps. There you go. So we have some like some interesting like weird like flower like things. And from what I recall, let's see if I can find what they're called. Okay. All right. So I guess we have a new trap of sorts. These are chasers. Chasers. They're a relative of the blade trap. Which of course they actually chase you in one certain line. They're not really exactly like tough enemies, I'll say, or tough traps, really, you know, to avoid, because they're literally just blade traps, but that can move faster. Okay. All right, we got one of these guys right here, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna grab you. Just gonna. Alright, gotta go like the last one, and then. There you go. Now we gotta pull this. There you go. There you go. Alright. With that, we now, you know, that opens up like those doors. There's a kinstone piece. I'll take that. There you go. Up we go. Now we have another kinstone piece. I shall take that. All right. I assume I have to assume you know that the boss key is just up there, and yep, I was correct. Okay. Alright, we just gotta check something out quickly there. There you go. Just gotta like break some of those pots. I can like get a clear way out of there. Ow. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay, well, yeah, there are a lot of potholes around this place. So, to be honest, you know, we gotta be careful. Ow, ow, ow! Really, all that for a kinstone piece? A little bit. That's a little bit stupid. Okay, whatever. I'll just jump out of this hole. Which I think right this way. And now let's go up here. Tornado up there. I'm gonna use it to get over here, in fact. No? Oh, wait, now it wants to. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now we have this area right here. There we go. All right, 100 rupees. Oh, I just grabbed 100 rupees, like and I lost them. Hold on, I'll just do this instead. Yes, that's cheating, isn't it? Well, I don't. Well, like I care, really. I am not gonna gonna do that. I'm not gonna fall for that mistake ever again. I'm not going to. Yeah, cause like until I get like a wallet upgrade, I'll come back later off screen to get those rupees. But who knows? Which reminds me, I also have a freaking piece of heart I have to collect. That I haven't collected yet. You know what? I'll get this chest. If there are rupees in here, I'm gonna pinch myself if there are rupees. Okay, that's good. There's a kinstone piece. Okay. At least, like, it's not rupees. At least it's not rupees. Ugh, okay. And then we go up here. There we go. With this, we have the big key. There we go. Shortcut over here. But before we do... if I recall correctly, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to get, like that piece of heart there. Let me see here. Hold on. I will be right back. I need to look for something here quickly. Okay, I'm back. So after some quick studying, turns out the piece of heart is actually like really easy and straightforward to get your hands on it. It's actually in the room where we actually found this minecart upside down. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it was right over there. It was right in our noses, and I didn't even notice it. Well, whatever. I'll go get it quickly. I'll go get it quickly, like before we fight the boss. Besides, it's only like what, like only one like item, and then we're out. There it is. All right, with this with that we have a piece of heart, which this is, I believe, a new heart piece. Yes, it is a new heart piece. So with this, we're about like now head back and fight the boss. But of course, it's probably waiting for us at the end. So for this, teleport, and teleport once again. All right. Oh, I did not meant to do that. Gonna flip that over. Alright, now let's go and fight the boss. Which kind of reminds you a little bit of King Dodongo's arena, huh? Look at this. Yeah, a pit where you fall down and straight to the boss. Isn't that kind of a nice little callback? Okay, so this is the boss of the Cable Flames. This is Gleerock. Gleerock, it's named after, it sounds very similarly to the Gleeok, an enemy on a boss from the first Zelda game. To defeat Gleerock, we actually need to hit like its magma shell with the cane of Paki. Well, you actually need to roll behind it. At least like oh boy. Okay, like run like that. Okay, whoa. I ain't doing a bad job, am I? Like that. Like that. Once stunned, attack it. It's Jewel. Alright, of course it's gonna start fleeing, and of course, rocks will start, like, falling down. Alright, we gotta wait, until his shell, like, cools off for a minute. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I barely even got the chance to hurt it. Isn't that funny? Alright, look at that. The lava is expanding, so the area is getting, like, smaller and smaller. That'll probably, you know, make it harder, like, now for us to attack it. Oh, no, never mind. It's shrinking back. Yeah, it will expand and try to like, to hurt us that way. Go. Got it. Come on. Now, let's get back on its back. Alright. Alright, it's back for more. Dang it. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, got it. And there goes the lava. It's now expanding. Yeah, give it. I mean, until those rocks like start falling. All right, going for the flamethrower attack, and jeez, that is a lot of fire. Wow. Got it. Now, there you go. It's dead. You got the fire element. Flames bring light to the darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. And with that, let's take our heart container and go. Oh, that was hot. That was so hot. I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's not over now. I suppose we should go and speak to Malari. And that we shall do. I will see you guys in the next episode where we go talk to Malari and moving on forward. Until then, peace out.